Well, we made it. National Farm Machinery Show in Kentucky. With me to explore 27 indoor acres packed with cutting-edge technology over a 4-day showcase. We're not going to be able to see nearly everything, but we sure are going to try. These 3D digital models are almost fun. Oh, no, this one's not working right, but anyway.
And attach.
Yeah. This is what, the T130 model, I believe. Tweets engine, that's nice. Alright, TWAM T130 review. Neat, but quite unergonomical compared to modern tractors. Like, this is not very comfortable at all. I guess it's at that with the pressure 3-point pins, arms up and down. This is a nice spot. Maybe you're supposed to run this more. Probably, I guess. Yeah. It's just that's kind of weird. This is a nice spot to be working at. These buttons are not at a nice spot. They could be nicer to be here. Throttle. I guess if you're, I don't know, set the throttle. If you're running it there anyway. It won't take much. Cruise control, I think. That could be nice. These are at a nice spot. Pretty nice spot. This, I don't know. Check this 4-star tedder out. It's a TE1710. Same model as ours, but one thing I noticed a little different was these mounts that you can get now. It's a new kit. When we got ours, this style was available. It's just tough to use to change the angle of the kits. That's why we didn't get them. If these come out, these style, we might have put that in, I don't know. I'm here with Sean. He's a product manager here with Vermeer. He can explain this device, I'm gonna say, a little bit better. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello everyone. Like Nolan said, Sean with Vermeer, product manager. So here, what you're looking at is our 2-position adjustable timeout. So you probably have learned already the hook time is the magic for our TE series tethers, and they offer great durability and prop inverting performance. To add to that, this mechanism here, you can see as I press down this spring mounted mechanism and put it in the different notch and release, this allows the tines to rotate at a less aggressive angle. And the benefit of this is when you ted against the fence row, you don't want to throw hay over, you put it into the less aggressive position. It's a little bit more gentle, shoot just straight back. So we actually had this feature for many years prior to the current series, but we just recently, in the last 2 years or so, based on user feedback, we brought it back to the 2 outside baskets. That's when or where you need this feature to ted against the fence rows.
Something like this, I can see how it'd be very nice to use, because when you're tedding alongside, like you said, a fence row or even just a fence, you can, these tedders, hook tines, you can throw hay like 15 feet back and sideways like 6 feet outside. Seems that way sometimes. So you actually have to slow the tedder down when you don't have this set up. You have to slow the tedder down in order to not make an absolute mess. It doesn't ted as well, quite as well, but it still does a great job. But it's just, it can make a mess, and you're actually losing hay when you're tedding it into a place where you can't get it with your rake. And there's other things to it, but that's basically the gist of it. What did you find, Austin?
That
Kubota M7-154. What do you like? What do you think of it?
It's nicer than all our tractors.
What's that?
It's nicer than all our tractors.
Yeah. Look at that. 2 thingamabobs instead of none, like ours. And a screen. It smells like window cleaner in here.
And you get a radio.
That makes sense. And there's a radio. Controls, silver controls. Hey, if it works great for them. If it doesn't work, the problem is with these all newer equipment, when it doesn't work, when it's so computerized, it is tough to work on for someone like me that doesn't know much about computers. Here in a few minutes, TYM's gonna show off like 3 new tractors of theirs. Should be interesting.
3, 2, 1.
Looks like a little bit of a different hood style and a little bit of a different model. Automatic grease system on the double baler knotters from Massey Ferguson. There's a lot going on up there. We're at the Fox suspension booth. Well, yeah, I thought my truck was pretty tall. This one's a little bit taller. Nice truck, but yeah, lots of moolah. Check this cute little Ferrari out, tractor. I don't really know what this is for other than vineyard, which is what it looks like up there. I don't know, not something we'd use. Here's a pretty cool display. It's a Coyote branded Coyote, however you want to say it. You got backhoe arms for the legs, front and back, 3-point arms for the rib cage, fenders, hoods, clutch, AC unit, the way it looks, AC pump, gears, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty, someone put a lot of thought into it. It's kind of neat too. There's a new Kinsey corn planter. There's your meter. That's a lot different compared to my grandpa's John Deere 7000. That's like, it's amazing how stuff went from heavy duty to vacuum. Shop vac. This has a lot of vacuum in it. It's not really a shop vac, but you get the point. It's even got a little camera, which for something this big, I can understand how that'd be nice.
These things have little computers in here, I think.
Do they?
Maybe not, no.
Yeah, some for box. I don't know.
Smells like a computer.
Yeah.
It's Ethernet. Yes, how you doing?
Yeah, it's probably some for computer.
Not really. I mean, this is just way more than...
He's got air down pressure for the row shutters, row cleaners. That's just crazy stuff. I think this is probably the biggest tractor I've ever been in. It's Claus, not sure what number, 12.650. Quite large, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a lot of foot room, like my feet don't even touch the glass. These nice motorcycle pegs, 2 spots, nice tablet or phone mount, whatever you want to put in there. Couple, oh, there's a backup screen, or backup camera screen, monitor. Hang your phone there, another monitor up there. This looks like it's kind of comfortable, surprisingly comfortable for how it looks. Doesn't look very comfortable. Oh my word. Actually, you can't see your hitch from here, but yeah. It's quite a large tractor and I have no idea what we'd use it for. But we should still buy it because it's a big tractor. But I bet you it costs like at least $600,000, if I had to guess. Oh well, maybe someday when we're old and rich. Maybe if we ever even get rich, but anyway, go enjoy the rest of the show. Check this Turkish built piece of equipment out. Twin hammer, forget what the brand is. It's a twin baler, 3-tie, so it's something we wouldn't even use in our area. I've seen some videos of it running from TJ Steel on Facebook. Seems to be running good. I didn't really look into it super hard, so I can't tell you for sure, and I don't have much of an opinion on it. As you can see, there's 3 sets of knotters, two sets of 3 knotters, 1 for each side. 2 bales come out the back. And then there's things here to set it, drop it down, but that's not here at the show. Pretty neat machine. I don't know, we'll see what they do. Now that's what I call a feed mixer. Looks like it's got twin vertical screws, at least from what I can tell. Silage shaver on the front. Not sure what else. Looks like it picks it up in that arm from the front. I was thinking there's another one that has it similar. All 4 wheels turn. See the back one's there. Front one's right there. So quad steer. Pretty neat looking machine. Yeah, twin screw. Wow. To unload augers and Adrian's gonna go up in the cab. No, maybe not. I'm going to though. Wow. That's a lot of electronics. Yeah. Shave your silage off. That's out of a feed bunk, of course. Man, this thing's kind of neat. But it's probably an absolute pile of money as well. We're in, I think, what they call the pavilion area. There's a little more type of stuff that's in our area, but there's not as much dairy equipment in our here as it is in our area, which I never realized our area is so big into dairy, but it is. Talk about a cattle chute, man. Completely hydraulic. Cattle chute, loading tub, push it in there, raise the doors, put them in, pat them in. And I guess if you'd have some pretty dangerous cattle, like bulls, that'll be something, but keep them down. We don't have anything that's usually that aggressive or dangerous, so we'd have to have something like this just to stay safe. We stay safe for the most part with just what we have, but our cattle are fairly calm as well. Rake like this would be cool to have. It's got 6 wheels for each star instead of 4 like most do. Anyway, like the older ones like ours do. Yes, we did buy 2 rakes similar to this. We don't have them home yet, so I can't show you. Pretty neat setup. Lots of shiny new equipment here. Well, we're gonna go to the tractor pool tonight. Sounds like forget what the puller's name is, but a Massey Ferguson known as Warpath. I guess it's the best Massey Ferguson pulling tractor in the US right now. Is at the championship pools tonight. So we're gonna go watch it, and I don't think I'm allowed to film there. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least they let me film in the show area. They didn't want to give me media credentials, so they didn't, but they said I'm still allowed to film. But like, people can kick me out of their booth, pretty much. Not exactly, but as long as the people in the booth don't care, actual farm show doesn't care either. I like the, yeah. Anyway, maybe someday when I'm larger, I can have like a badge that says Nolan's Farming Adventures, all that on, and then nobody can kick me out of anywhere. And they're like, oh, why do you got a camera? Haha. Not right now. That's maybe in the future. This is the first time. We'll see how it goes. I'll pick this up in the morning, and we'll see. I don't know if we'll run into anybody. We got to meet Brian's farming videos, but he was getting ready for his podcast today, so just let him go. Talked with him for a couple minutes, but yeah. Anyway, there's Larson. I think Larson's gonna be there tomorrow, and and I'm not sure who all. But yeah, we'll see who we run into, and we'll see what we can find. Time for day 2 of the National Farm Machinery Show. I'm glad it's an indoor show because it's cold out here. And we came late, so we parked way far away. This is a new style grain cart that I've never seen. I've also never seen that brand name. Brand it, I guess how you say. With this grain cart, you can unload on the left side or the right side. Then it just swings over. So say you want to unload on the other side, swings over. Then this whole mechanism spins around. Seems like it'd work good until, like Dad said, you hit that on the tree line, then it might not work so well. Look at that. This is a grinder mixer, but it's a roller mill. See, roller mixer. Ours has like hammers and swings and grinds it up. This one just crushes it, I guess. This company has a software where you can just build your shed that you want. We just put a door in and stuff. You can hit hide walls, hide roof, look inside, hide those swings, inside the shed. And there's dozens of other stuff like interior. You can do good start to the year. You name it. All kinds of stuff. That's pretty neat. Here is a display model of a grain stir almost identical to ours. So it has an auger running down into the corn. As you can see, it kind of has this cone where you can see the corn moving here and here. It pulls it up to the top, spreads it apart. That way it can mix better, dry more evenly. This here drives from the center. This would be the center of the bin. Drives this to turn, I think. I'm not sure how all that works, but it basically just moves back and forth real slow and goes around the inside of the bin real slow and helps it dry way better. Talk about a spaceship. Wait, that screen might go up. Is that strictly entertainment? I don't know. Got phone holders. Oh man. Let's not forget this phone in here again. I did in the Claus tractor yesterday, but Adrian was still in it, so it was good. Loader. Oh man, this thing is awesome. I need to talk Dad into buying one of these. Probably can't because it's like super expensive Fendt. Look at all them buttons. Woo. Look very electronic-y. Rain on, rain on. Big old Fendt 936 Vario. This is what the custom guys would run around our area without the duals. So you look at this briefly. Oh wow, stack of weights. Then you look at the weight, 100 pounds each, and then you count them. And there's 36 of them. So that means there's 3,600 pounds of suitcase weights on the front here. Imagine loading and unloading that every couple days if you have to. Oh, that's still locked. Can't open that toolbox, that's a bummer. And then there's 75 pounds weights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 75 pound weights on each side of the tracks. So say you really want a heavy tractor, without saying you want a heavy tractor, Fendt 1162 Vario. We were looking at the Kinsey planter yesterday, and it's pretty much similar deal as this Agco here, but at least the Kinsey's is all in one box where it looked neater. This is looks a little messier, but you can see everything, so that's kind of neat. I don't know, I'm not buying it. Something like this, the seed cover crop, probably close to a 20-foot vertical tillage tool. Just blows seed out the front and till it in. I think you may be able to put it further back if you'd want, but I don't know how that'd work. It might just blow more out that side than that side. I don't know. And I don't think we're gonna find out, because this thing probably costs way more than what we'd want to give. Well, I know it does. We'd give like $1,000 for it. It probably costs like at least 50. I'm here with Corey from Farm for Profit. I got a question for you.
Okay.
What would be your advice for a young farmer getting started today in a competitive land market?
So, are you coming from a farm background or not?
Yes.
Okay, so your family is farming.
Yep.
I would say definitely try to go work for some other farmers and maybe do some custom farming. and
Okay.
get in. Try to, because you got to think outside of the box. You got
Right.
a lot of labor that you can provide that a lot of some of the older farmers don't want to. So
Right,
go
that's
try
true.
to help your neighbors.
Yep.
You know, and be a value to them, and just be a good person, right?
Yeah.
And overall, just be a good neighbor. Go help them out. That's what farming's all about.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We're here in the John Deere booth looking at the twin pack SB2XR. This is quite a machine. This guy started almost a revolution, because now there's 2 other brands that have double small square balers. They were saying this is like a large square baler and round baler pickup head, John Deere pickup head, so it can really take some windrows in, some large windrows. This one's running a 2-tie setup, and I think there's a 3-tie option. Comes in there, then puts everything in one row. It's a pretty neat machine. They're saying, I was asking, so like with 2 bales, does it run 2 balers? Would it take the place of 2 balers? They're saying a lot of times it takes the place of 3 balers. So for the price point of it, okay, that makes a little more sense. Because I'm thinking I forget the price on it and I didn't ask, but it's ridiculous for the price versus like a Massey Ferguson 1840, or I guess now the 1842, which I don't know the pricing on those. But say it's like 70,000 when an 1840 a couple years ago was 30-ish. So if it takes care of 3 balers, you have less labor, you're running fast. We found another corn planter. It's a Case IH deal, huge equipment. It's neat how it's all kind of the same thing, but with each brand has their own spin on it. You know what I mean? It's kind of neat. Adrian's making a video. Get out of his way. Oh my goodness. Imagine trying to find all that in the parts book. Oof. Actually, that's probably not too bad. But try to find these lines. Yeah, I'm good. Warpath sitting right here. He got number 3 in the 10,200 pound pro stock last night. He pulled 243 feet, I believe. Ran pretty good. It's just, I think it's so awesome to see V8s hanging outside of the hoods in these Massey tractors versus something like this that's inline 6. But the inline 6s, the V8s keep right up with the inline 6. That's a Tinker Toy. This guy got number 1 last night. I do not remember. He might have got like 248 or 246. I'm not sure. Somewhere in there. I think it's 248. They did good. Here's a no-till grain drill, very similar to what our town or our county has had. They just sold it this year at the beginning of the year and bought another one which we haven't run yet. I'm not sure what is, but it's a little bigger, I believe. They seem to work good. They don't work great when it gets hard or dry ground, but otherwise they work good and they're fairly heavy. Would you look at that? 0 acres. So this thing isn't even broken in yet. I almost forgot to do all my skid loader reviews. So we're in a Kubota. We're gonna do at least one. We'll see if we can do more. Foot throttle. Plenty of foot room actually. Nice room in here. Controls are fairly easy to get to. Throttle's maybe a little bit out there, but you only set that once, or then you use your foot throttle. The rest of this is real nice. Grip is mostly nice. This could be just a little large right here. You know what I mean? This kind of same deal. Horn right there, nice to reach with your thumb. Parking brake. That's not too bad either. Rear view mirror. That's like super nice. Just glance back. You don't have to be looking back all the time. And there's your AC controls. So if you're always adjusting them, those are going to be annoying. And there's nothing in that corner, but it looks like there's an option. That's not bad. Caterpillar skid loader. Seems pretty decent. Now I don't know what that is. I don't know if I want to know. But the paper got chewed up in here, so it looks a little rough. Looks like kind of the way it does. It's actually pretty comfortable. Nice size, fairly nice size. Not as quite as nice as the Kubota. Still nice. These buttons look a lot nicer. They are a lot easier to reach than what the Kubotas were, and there's a lot more options. A lot more things going on, I should say. On the joysticks here, foot throttle down there. Phone holder, which I don't know why all of a sudden all the equipment has phone holders, but I can see how it'd be nice to have it. Don't know what this does. Air ride seat? Oh man, that'd be nice. Everything's just a little bit nicer in this than the Kubota.